crop. I've schooled every one of those boys in the X division. I deserve to be a heavyweight champion. I'm the cream of the crop. I've schooled every one of those boys in the X division. I deserve to be a heavyweight champion.
Hey, AJ Styles just jumped in there, Mike! That's AJ Styles beating on Jarrett!
And until I get that, I'm gonna be all over Jarrett. Zip it!
Save the vice on Daniel!
Wait a minute! AJ Styles just came in!
AJ, is he with Russo?
Yes, he's with Russo. Anywhere else could he be?
I deserve to be a heavyweight champion. And until I get that, I'm gonna be all over Jarrett.
Well, there's no question that AJ Styles has his sights set on the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, Jarrett, but Don, there is a question when it comes to the affiliation of AJ Styles. Is he with Mortimer Plumtree? Is he with Vince Russo and his group? What's the story there?
Well, Mike, if you saw at the end of the show last week, Russo tried to give him the high five, and Styles turned away.
All right.
Turned away. I think he's his own man.
I know what you people want to know. Who is AJ Styles with?
That's one of the questions.
Well, it's not Mortimer Plumtree.
Oh, man, that's right out there.
It's not with Vince Russo's sex.
It's not.
I am my own man. I do my own thing when I want, where I want, whatever I want to do.
Flying solo.
And what I want to do is be a heavyweight champion. What is this crap?
I think you've just been interrupted by the former NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Ron the Truth Killings.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
You got to be out your mind. You still wet behind the ears. Your breath smell like Similac. I'm the former NWA World Heavyweight Champion. So you know what that means? You don't get no shot until I get a shot. You know what that means? You're not going to get a shot until you can get past the suntan Superman.
Stand in line, AJ.
Oh, man. It's on.
Here we go.
It is on. Now, this is a matchup.
AJ Styles, Ron the Truth Killings. You think about it, two men who really dominated much of the title picture here in NWA TNA in the year 2002.
And two that feel like they're being slighted right now. Two that both want respect. The Truth wants his title back. AJ wants to take it to the next level. This is the perfect matchup, Mike. Perfect.
A smart move by Styles, staying one step ahead of the Truth until he was on the receiving end of the right hand. Shoulder block from the apron. Sunset flip into the ring. Roll up, guts two, and a kick out by Styles.
To my knowledge, other than one tag team match when AJ was with Jerry Lynn, that is the only time I believe these two have ever been in the ring against each other.
Look at Styles put these moves together.
I tell you what, it's obvious to me, though, that AJ's been getting himself prepared and ready. And he is something.
Huge news next week. Australia will join us.
That's right.
Broadcasting NWA, TNA every week via main event pay-per-view. And we also are going to be on Star World throughout Asia and the Middle East. So many big things to talk about in the year 2003 for NWA, TNA as Styles goes for the cover and gets 2 on the Truth.
We're talking about Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines, Hong Kong, India, Singapore, South Korea, Taiwan, the list goes on.
And we have some exciting news coming about syndication here in the United States of our TNA Explosion program. Stay tuned to our pay-per-view broadcast, and also check NWATNA.com on the internet for all the up-to-date information.
Well, I'll tell you what, the winner of this match, though, does make a good point in getting a title shot.
Huge step forward if you think about it.
Yeah, two of the best in NWA TNA history.
And what an opportunity for Styles to prove, as we see Killings go for the cover, that he can compete with the heavyweights, that he does deserve a shot at Jeff Jarrett in the NWA title as he caught him with the spin kick.
Oh, I'll tell you what, anybody that's seen AJ Styles perform here week in, week out knows he's got the ability. The same with Ron the Truth Killings. But you've got to earn it, I believe. I mean, you've got to pay your dues.
Yeah, there's no question that Killings belongs in the title picture. The length of time that he held that NWA World's Heavyweight Championship belt in 2002.
Not to mention, I believe still the 2 greatest heavyweight matches we have seen was Killings Jarrett 1 and Killings Jarrett 2.
And then when you take into account the length of title reigns that AJ Styles had, his 2 championship reigns with that NWA X Division Championship, certainly proved that he's capable in high-profile championship matchups.
Right. And you know, Ron the Truth Killings still feels that he got the title stripped away from him by Russo, helping Jarrett.
Now, there's no question about that. I brought it up in the interview at the top of the program with Vince Russo. Styles using shortcuts here against the Truth. Drives him to the canvas. Quickly follows up the advantage. Scoop and a front slam. Springs off the ropes. Crashes down onto Killings, and let's see if he can follow up and put him away.
AJ Styles has taken total control of this match. Total control.
Styles showing that he has the strength and power to compete with the heavyweights. Hold Killings up in the air.
My goodness.
10, 12 seconds, he had him up probably with that vertical suplex before driving him down with authority to the mat.
I'm glad to see AJ part from Mortimer and not join the Russo faction, because I feel like on his own, without the misguidance, he is one of the most phenomenal athletes we've ever seen, and he could just get the right direction. I think he would be so incredible, Mike.
The nonchalant cover by Styles costs him on the pinfall attempt.
Rake in the eyes.
Yeah, but just as the Truth starts to get the momentum on his side, we see the rake of the eyes and then the boot to the midsection. Repeatedly, right into the stomach.
Every time I try to believe in AJ Styles, he'll do something like that. Just totally take it back a couple steps in my eyes. I'll tell you what, though, the Truth is going to have to get this going on.
Oh! What impact in the corner.
I mean,
the running clothesline snapped the neck back of Ron the Truth Killings.
AJ has been the better man. I'm just, at this point, I don't know if Ron the Truth Killings was prepared for the agility of Styles, or maybe the strength of Styles. Maybe that's been the surprise there. Oh, there it is.
Smart move that time by the Truth, hooking that top steel cable. Follows up with the roll-up for 2. Styles kicks out.
Oh, man.
Back back to his feet and turns the Truth inside out with the
complete
clothesline.
180. A complete 180 right there, Mike. You know, I didn't realize Styles had this kind of strength.
Now we've seen this in the past. Watch Styles try and lean back and then grab the neck of Ron the Truth Killings with the submission move.
Oh, man.
The way you put moves together. Starts off with the death lock, reaching back and cranking on the neck of the Truth.
The Truth fighting for everything he's got here.
Trying to fight through the pain.
That's right. Trying to get oxygen. Styles trying to get him to tap out.
Look at the strength.
Oh.
Look at the power by Ron Killings.
Oh, there it is.
Sheer strength broke the hold. Finally able to get the legs free.
You know, a lot of people can't realize that takes a lot out of AJ Styles, too, when he's doing something like that. Oh, right back at him, right in his own game.
The Truth makes a wish, drops down with the headbutt, goes for the cover, but not able to put away AJ Styles. Both men slow to get to their feet here. Killings still in charge. Sends him off into the corner, but he walked right into the boot from Styles. Went for the discus punch or discus clothesline. And Killings stopped him in mid-move and
I tell you what,
drops him down to the mat. And I think Styles actually was able to put his body weight back onto Killings and land down on top of the Truth.
That landed right on Killings' face. I'm telling you, that cost him just as much. Great move, but he landed right on Ron the Truth Killings' face. He's dazed.
So much excitement yet to come here tonight, including that big six-man tag team matchup. Triple X to face Jeff Jarrett and the Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors. That yet to come tonight. Big six-man tag team bout and so much more.
I can hardly wait for that.
Has anybody heard from the Dream? Because as we know that Dusty Rhodes is scheduled to be here tonight. I hadn't seen him before the broadcast.
Well, you know, if he's got something to say, everybody will listen.
Off the flying forearm. Oh, he'll have something to say. Killings gets another 2 count off that flying forearm and now decides to go high risk. Is that what he's going to do here?
I tell you what,
take it to the top.
Truth, you cannot. There it is. I was going to say, you can't take your eye off AJ for a minute.
And who better to know about high-risk moves than AJ Styles, who follows Killings up to the top. Going to try and superplex him back from the top rope. And Killings is fighting it off. He's fighting, he's trying, but I think Styles has got him hooked, and Styles is...
Oh! Turned it on him! He turned it.
Wait a minute.
Plumtree?
Plumtree, I thought he had no association with Plumtree.
He's trying to get him back somehow.
Referee Scott Armstrong. Wait a minute. David Flair with that burlap bag. Oh! What does he have in that bag? And he just nailed the Truth with it.
Same thing he used to hit Hennig with last week.
Well,
what the world?
Oh, I don't know about. Oh, no. Scott Armstrong turns around. Styles on top. Out for the 3 count. I'm sorry. Too much of a coincidence there.
You're right, Mike.
The winner of the match, AJ.
You are right, Mike.
Something's going on in the back, and I think Goldie has a microphone with Jeff